good, y'all? Product by Poke here, and today I'm gonna show y'all how I made this sample, and then I'm gonna send it to Era. So first off, we have this key, the last key from Ciki's Streaks kit, his multi kit. It's free, by the way. Y'all should cop that. So yeah, here's the melody. And yeah, sorry if it lags like this for y'all, but my laptop is just terrible. There's nothing I can do about that. So first off, for effects, I put on this EQ. Then I put on this Guitar Rig 6 preset, Will This Ever End? And then I put it to like 25%. Next off, we have this reverse bell that I put on. So yeah, to get this like reverse bell effect, first I used the per bell from Ciki's Streaks multi-kit, and then I had this melody. Well, first of all, it was originally this melody. So I don't really think I did anything to this other than like this envelope, and that's really it. And then I put on the Valhalla vintage verb, and then that makes it sound like this. So that's really it for this sound itself. But then first I pressed Alt Y to reverse this, and then I went over to the mixer channel, clicked this button, and then this recording, then run it to WAV file, and then I just reversed it, and that's how I got this sound. But that's not all I did, because then I put it on its own mixer track, and then I put on an EQ, I put it on Portal, I used the radio detector preset from the grain synthesis bank, and then another EQ just to like take out all the low end. Alright, so now I have the 18th lead from the Kindle Band's Indigo one-shot kit. So for the sound itself, first I put it on crossfade so you know it can like loop infinitely, and then I put on this envelope, and then I put it on Portal and Mono. And pretty much what Portal and Mono does, Portal pretty much like makes it more slidey, and then Mono makes it so like if you overlap these notes, they transition smoothly into each other, and the more you put it on portamentos, like the more like slidey that becomes. I hope I explained that well enough. Put on an EQ, Valhalla vintage verb, Ambient, stereo enhancer, then a delay. Then I added the sky bass from Ciki's Streaks one-shot kit. Pretty much almost all of these are from his one-shot kit. So for the bass, all I did was just put on this offset, because if I didn't put it like this, it would sound like this. Now it just sounds kind of weird to me, so I just put it off a little bit, like by 9%. And then I put on this envelope so it wouldn't like have like the clipping, because without this envelope on, it would sound like this. Then I added this little like beep sound from, I think it's from like a Nami kit, but I asked my friend to like send me this sound specifically because I just wanted it in the loop. I just put on a ROM, the full moon preset, and a fruited delay, and I think I have it on the stereoized preset, and then I just put the time down to like here. And yeah, this one kind of has like my dog barking in the background. I don't know why I have so many distractions around my house. First I have a Ozone 8 vintage compressor, solid state preset, then a Sooth 2, and it has the soft if well recorded, hard if not preset. Effect rack with the slightly washy preset, put that onto 22%. Then a ROM with the subtle acoustic preset, 69% on the mix. Then I put on a wider, 60% on. Virtual tape machine, put on the EQ, took out some of like the harsh frequencies. Then I put on a low cut. And then an RC20 retro color, Lush and Crunch Guitar 2 preset. I turned off the distortion, and then I put it onto like 50%. And yeah, that's really it for this sample. And now I'm gonna pass this on to my boy Era, and he's gonna put drums on it.
Yo, I'm back. So you guys just saw how Polka made the sample, and now I'm gonna make a beat to it. I'm gonna do the easy part. Fuck it. So here I have the sample, let's play it. Yeah, so fucking fire, shout out to Polka again. Okay, so we're gonna start with the beat. First of all, we trim it down. So it got the MP3 delay in the beginning. Now because he didn't add the BPM to the name, we're gonna find it out ourselves. So it's 115. Let's put it to a mixer track and put a low end cut on the melody, so it doesn't have the low end, so we can add the 808. Let's start with the drums. I have this idea to create like this 2 hi-hat pattern, maybe add a 3rd hi-hat, just to create a unique pattern, I guess. Let's copy both over. Let's add a clap. Let's copy that over. Let's add a Z808, let's boost it a little bit. Let's change the panning of these, like, middle notes. Then I'm gonna add a kick. Just copy over the 808 pattern, paste it onto the kick, then press Alt-K and limit it down to C only. So all the 808 hits also have a kick right now. We're gonna speed the sample up a little bit. I'm gonna add an open hat. On the 1. A snare. A rim as well. Let's add a kind of shaker type perk. Let's add this perk. 16ths. And by the way, we can't forget this one sound. Okay, so those are all the drums. Now I'm gonna route them to the mixer track. I highlight them all here. Then I go to the mixer and select like the track where I wanted to start. Press Ctrl-Shift-L. So they all get assigned to a mixer track. And now I can get started mixing. It's just basic leveling. Sometimes I put on EQs on sounds to make them fit in a little bit more. feel like this one perk has a little bit too much start. Yeah, that's way more fire. I'll put on looperator on the hi-hats. The third hi-hat, the one that has like the rolls, I'll put a pan man on it, so it bends like a little bit to the left and to the right. For the fox, I have an ID because it's now in C and I want it to be in A. I'm gonna fuck around with little alto boy a little bit. So basically what I'm doing now is, so this loop is in F sharp minor. And with the fox, I'm putting it on the third. Okay, so music theory time for all my people out there who know music theory. The loop is in F sharp minor and I'm putting the fox on A. As you can see, it's a third of the F sharp minor chord. With the little alto boy, I'm pitching it down a third. So it's actually in F sharp. But then I'm turning down the mix a little bit, so it creates like this minor third on F sharp. So it's a kind of a chord. Maybe it would like a weird delay. That would be fire, to be honest. Maybe a fuck. How's it called? Filter freak. Let's go. On God, I have no idea what I'm doing anymore, but fuck it. Okay, so now I click split by channel, so every sound is like on a different pattern. I put them on the playlist, make them all long, press C for the cut tool to cut the access. What I like to do is I create a gap between like the kick and the 808, the clap and the perks and the rims and the hi-hats and the open hats. So it's like a little bit more organized in my head. Okay, so now we can start to arrange. Let's see, we have the intro. We don't want the low cut on that, so I'm gonna create an automation clip for the EQ like this. I'm gonna put that on the intro as well. I can put a riser thing there. I'm gonna make this unique, put it on another mixer track. Also cut out the low end, but I'm gonna put a portal on it and pitch it up 12 as well. Maybe. Or if we put a kickstart on there. So we copy the drums over. For the verse, I think I'm gonna take the intro guitar again. For the verse, I like to like cut out the first 2 bars just to create like this difference. So you know that it switches over from like section. Then I take the intro again. Then I put the drums on it to create like the bridge type of thing, and it goes back into the hook. Verse again. For the outro, I'm playing the whole beat like all the drums, but then only with the high pitched thing. Then I'm gonna put like a filter on it that's closing with an automation clip for it. So that's about it. I made a beat to the sample, really fire sample. Again, shout out to Polka. This tutorial is definitely gonna be a banger, and I hope you could learn something from this. It's not the most complicated drum pattern, but that doesn't matter because these type of beats have to be like really simple. Yeah, appreciate you for watching this tutorial and see you in the next one.